the best center there is. It's the first center in Jerusalem. It's the first center of Witzau. It's where we receive the first babies.
And to see the children coming out of here and that they are beautiful and happy and learned and with professions. So this is our thank you. What do we need more?
Etia is really the person that deserves all the kavod today because she did all the work and she is everything. Etia is a very, very special person.
Etia, you are a fantastic person. We became friends and our friendship will strengthen. We love you for what you are and you will do here a fantastic job. An open pocket you had already. For me, you will have an open heart.
Fact. Across the country, there are more than 150,000 young people at risk, 41,000 of whom live in Jerusalem, Judea, and Binyamin. Each year, there are more and more youth at risk, and the extent of the damage is getting worse. The state of Israel has progressed in many areas, but there is still a need for solutions for damaged youth in need of rehabilitation in the community. More solutions are needed. For 90 years, the Witzau organization has served as a pioneer for the benefit of Israeli society. The Younger Menifa Association has followed its older sister's path and embraces thousands of boys and girls across the country. Thanks to the Zionist Jews with vision and unconditional and continuous love for Israel, like the Moskowitz and Falik families, these youth return to the circle of life.
Etia is the one who, along with Menifa, first of all, she started Menifa because she saw the need. And I remember many times when we would come here to Jerusalem and I would see Etia, she would get up and say, wow, it's almost 10 o'clock. I have to go to the mall. I have to go and see the children. And she would go to places where children would hang out, the hangout spots, and sit down and talk to children. They would come to her. And when I say children, I'm talking about teenagers, lost teenagers that would be on the streets. And from that, Etia understood what a great need there was for these children to have a home, because many of them have homes. Either they left home, they didn't want to be at home, they could not live at home, or they were thrown out, and no place to go.
And for them it is said, he who saves one Jewish soul is as if he saved an entire world. Witzau women and Menifa work for the benefit of girls while instilling in them Jewish values, and all this out of faith and hope. We invite you to visit the new center. The Menifa Holistic Center will be built in the pastoral Beit Kerem neighborhood, surrounded by greenery in the heart of Jerusalem, the eternal capital of the Jewish people. Each day, about 20 girls will visit the center from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for daily activities, including meals. The learning model will operate as a limudiya in accordance with the Menifa curriculum. It will be possible to receive a high school matriculation certificate at the center or a professional certificate to provide the girls studying at the center with the opportunity to pursue their academic studies. Supplementary education will be provided along with the formal education: Jewish studies, sports, art, gardening, cooking, music, and more. Girls who suffer from trauma will benefit from different therapies and dedicated personal treatment.
This is the Witzau Forever brooch, and it's a very special brooch that we made in Witzau, USA. Mrs. Moskowitz has one, and I'm sure most of the people in Witzau have one, but I know Etia doesn't have one. From Witzau, USA, this is a gift for you, Etia, because you really worked so hard. And I'm going to let Mrs. Moskowitz put it on her, so it will be more significant.
In addition, Menifa will also provide a broad and rich spectrum of services to strengthen the connection to family and community. Likewise, a school for parents and a training institute for therapists and teachers will be established at the center.
Every year there is more children like that on the street, and perhaps 85,000 of them are dropped out from school, and they are not only in risk, but there is nothing for them in Israel to help them to come back to the normative community. And if we want to do it, we have to do it like normative community. And here in Vietzo Bet הכרם, in this wonderful place, it's the real community here. It's in Yerushalayim.
There's a lot of problems, and everybody who can help here is a very, very big thing. I have to thank Mrs. Moskowitz and Mrs. Falik for all the work they're doing here in the Holy City. Today is Jerusalem Day. אני אומר כן, רק, אני צריך לבדוק אם זה שייך איזה קשר ישיר למשרדי. אם כן, אני מבטיח לכם בלי נדר, אני אעזור.
Each and every girl that reaches the center will establish with God's help a warm home in Israel for the redemption of the individual and the collective.
אוויר הרים צלול כיין, בריח אורנים, נישא ברוח הערביים עם כל פעמונים. ובתרדמת אילן ואבן, שבויה בחלומה, העיר אשר בדד יושבת ובליבה חומה. ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור. ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור. איך יבשו בורות המים, כיכר השוק ריקה, ואין פוקדת הר הבית בעיר העתיקה. ובמערות אשר בסלע מהללות רוחות, ואין יורד אל ים המלח בדרך יריחו. ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור. ירושלים של זהב ושל נחושת ושל אור, הלא לכל שירייך אני כינור.
And all this is yours.